Hey, what's up everybody? Welcome to Car Question. It's gonna be time to compare cars with the Nissan GTR. And yes, I will say the truth to you. I have not driven all those cars that I'm gonna talk about today, but still I've taken all the comments from everybody, the reviewers, the YouTubers, and I've built something that's gonna give you a great impression, or maybe not, about those cars. But hey, it's gonna be the truth. And remember, we're going to drive them a little bit later, probably in 2018, 2019. I'm working on that. So your favorite supercar, hypercar, feel free to comment. Tell me which one you want to see on Car Question. But now let's start with the Corvette Z06. This version is probably one of the most amazing supercar right now that's existing. 6.2 liter V8, 650 horsepower, 650 pound-feet of torque, 7-speed manual or 8-speed automatic transmission. And you even got a special performance package that you can choose that's gonna have carbon ceramic brakes, Pilot Sport tires, and adjustable aero bits. So it's an impressive car. The only downside is probably the famous reputation that goes with it. But believe me, it's not the Corvette of the past. Welcome technology and amazing car. Talking about another amazing car, you've got the Porsche 911 Turbo, the Turbo S. I don't really have any negative point to say about this car, other than the price can get really high, stratospheric, into space, name it. Personalization of this car is limitless, and you can build it to your own dream, and that's a cool thing. On the plus side, super acceleration. You still got the classic look of the old days of Porsche that I think it's great that they keep that. I don't know if it's a negative points for you. It's road biting. It's finally also equipped with a functional multimedia system, which is doing its job, entertaining you and also being useful on the track. You've got the McLaren 570S or the GT. The downside of this car is they're gonna mix inside. For the driver, it's not probably the best car to enjoy on the track, to be comfortable with. Forget about the helmet also. And you've got that feeling of the brake pedal that doesn't give you an exact feedback as any other car in this segment. But hey, you've got an awesome direction, really precise, a little bit better than our GT-r. The sonority of the engine is impressive. The sound under acceleration, wow. And you've got that distinctive look that McLaren knows how to do. You know, it's even more head-turner than this GT-r. You've got the Mercedes-Benz AMG GT, the GT Roadster, the GTS. And that's another car which is scaring me right now. And you need to learn to drive before you get behind the wheel of one of those, because it's a beast. You need to tame it and you need to be careful with that car. But when you're gonna see an AMG logo, you're gonna tell yourself that this car has an awesome amount of power. You've got the luxury of Mercedes-Benz, which is great inside, and it's nasty, a little bit unpredictable also. The Audi, well, on the downside, you will spend a lot of money for that car, more than a lot of cars in that segment. It's not that practical also for everyday driving. And it's looking like the Audi in 2000 something. I don't know why, but they didn't evolve the style. You need to do something when you've got a supercar like this one. On the plus side, you don't feel the speed rising and rising even more. And I think it's a good thing that they keep it classy and retro, but still would hope for more, a little bit of design styling. The Acura NSX has undergone a major change. On the downside, well, it's a rather different feeling. You know, it's a hybrid car. It's not only a gas engine that you're gonna find inside. You've got a super look, it's performant, and it's a real rigid chassis. Nice job, Acura. You did your job well. You have an awesome flagship. The Jaguar FType R. On the minus side, well, it's not the fastest one. And at the limit, it could be chaotic sometime while driving this car. Reliability might be an issue, and this is a thing that we live around here in Quebec City. A friend of mine that just purchased one. Only a few clicks on that car, He just came by to the garage and showed that to me, and the next thing he knows, no more steering. Yeah, no more assistance, and there you go, a visit back to the garage. On the plus side, the tires are biting the tarmac. You've got fast launch, and the look is sexy. One of my dream cars that I hope to drive someday is the Aston Martin Vantage. Yep, you will have to spend a lot of money for this car. Yeah, because it's not cheap, and that's probably one of the worst points around it. But hey, only 100 manual V12s are going to be built. It's fully British in some kind of way, and it's James Bond style. That I like. I feel more like a Russian right now saying that. I'm gonna work on my accent, guys. You've got the Dodge Viper, and that's a car that was scaring me a lot with the brute and the raw power, the acceleration, the sound that it makes, and it's sometimes unpredictable, and it's noisy, really noisy. But hey, 645 horsepower, finally a great tactile screen, and you've got awesome biting when it's going to come to launch this car. The Maserati Gran Turismo is another car to put into that segment, but it's not that fast, and it's redesigned, but I don't feel like it's redesigned, and it doesn't look like it's a major redesign. But on the plus side, you've got that great Italian V8, that music to the ear, and yes, it's a construction Italian. Mamma mia, we like that at Car Question. So there you go. I hope I gave you some dream about some awesome car that you would like to drive one day. Remember, those are fast. And subscribe to Car Question. Tell me also which one is your favorite down there. And don't forget, we're gonna do more video for you guys. For me, yeah, my day is nearly over. I'm gonna stop dreaming. Back to the minivan next week. Jeez.